Welcome back to WIS News Primetime. Tonight we honor two Midlands first responders who made the ultimate sacrifice during Hurricane Helene.
In Saluda County, volunteer firefighter Landon Cale Bodie and Chief of the Circle Fire Department Chad Satcher died when a tree fell on their truck during the storms.
Joining us tonight, the 9/11 Remembrance Foundation of SC and the Circle Fire Department to detail an upcoming benefit to honor these fallen heroes. Thank you guys so much for being here first off, and obviously we remember that time. It's crazy that it was a couple weeks ago at this point. Tell us about how you are honoring and remembering their lives.
Well, the 9/11 Remembrance Foundation, we've been a foundation in the Midlands for many years, and we do a lot of events. And one afternoon, or one actually early morning, Michelle, who called me and said, we really need to talk. We need to honor these fallen firefighters. And that's kind of how it all started.
Yeah, and certainly a deep loss there. And for all who responded to Hurricane Helene, I don't think anyone really knew the scope of the devastation there and the scope of the danger. And it's a danger that law enforcement first responders face sometimes, more often than we'd like to think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is obviously a big event to be able to show our appreciation.
Yes, sir. We just want to recognize them and honor them as a true American heroes to carry on their legacy.
And they serve a very tight-knit community in Saluda. Yes. I mean, the majority of Saluda County is volunteer fire departments, and they don't have the county resources that the larger counties have. So it's important that we do things like this to honor the fallen, but also to help out the fire departments.
Yeah, absolutely. What has the response been from the fire departments and from the community in general?
It's been overwhelming. We've had a lot of support, especially from our neighboring county, Lexington County, Newberry County, have stepped up basically during the incident. They staffed our station while we were actually dealing with our own.
Yeah, so this is one of just many events I'm certain that you all participate in.
Right.
Just talk about how over the years the mission of the 9/11 Remembrance Foundation has evolved.
So we started about 13 years ago with the first Tunnel to Towers race down here in Columbia. Yeah. We do it every year. We have the memorial down by the convention center. I know everyone's seen it. We do a lot of coverage. Judy Gaston does a lot of coverage down there during the event. And we memorialize the fallen. And these heroes from Saluda will be honored on our memorial on September 11th during our Morning of Remembrance. So that's why it's so important to us as an organization to honor those fallen first responders, whether it be fire, law enforcement, EMS. We need to always remember.
Yeah, so interesting. When we talk about the 9/11 memorial down in Columbia, right near the convention center, for anyone who's not been there, it is just an incredibly moving monument, and there are spaces for law enforcement, fallen law enforcement, to again have their names be placed on those memorials. And it's kind of I would say a little bit of a sobering reality of the danger, again, that law enforcement faces every day.
Yep, and the fire service and EMS. And one of the things with this benefit is we're raising money because, as I said, the volunteer departments aren't well resourced always. It's just a reality of it. They're volunteer. So this benefit's going to go buy them needed equipment to continue their service. I mean, they lost a truck in the emergency. They lost a lot of the equipment in addition to the men. So it's just something that we're doing the event in Saluda on Public Safety Drive at the Young Farmers facility up there, and we're going to have 3 acts, musical acts there. We're going to have an oyster roast, but as we all know, a lot of people don't like oysters. So we're going to have hamburgers, hot dogs, and things of that nature. VIP tickets, we'll get you the oyster roast and all the drinks that you want, and then we also are going to do general admission. So it'll allow people to come in and partake and be part of it for $15, and they're going to have to buy food and things while they're there. But all of the proceeds go to benefit the Circle Fire Department.
And we've had wonderful support with sponsors and community, but we really need people to log onto the website and get tickets.
Sure.
Okay, and so get tickets in advance. I know we'll have all those details on our screen, but what does it mean to you to be a part of organizations that put on a benefit like this?
Well, it just tugged on my heart. The sacrifice that they make, and I didn't feel like I knew anyone in that fire department, but I felt like if I called 911, they didn't know me either, and they still would have come.
Yeah.
So to hear their story it moved me, and I knew we had to do something.
Well, God bless you all, and all the information right there on the screen. All the proceeds going to safety equipment at the Circle Fire Department. That Oyster Roast in concert, it's happening on Saturday, March the 22nd. You can scan that QR code right there to get some tickets. But again, it should be a great time, powerful event, and of course a worthy cause. Thank you so much.
And we want to thank our sponsors, of course. They've been amazing. But we still can use more sponsors.
Yes, buy those tickets. All that information right there on your screen. Thank y'all so much. All right, let's go ahead and throw things over to Adam Clark with a check of our forecast. Hey, Adam.
Hi, guys. Yeah, sounds like awesome.